This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Virgo placements in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for Virgo. Just a few things to keep in mind, Virgo, while listening to this reading. Keep in mind, Virgo, that this is a general reading, and that because it's general, there are going to be some things that might stand out to you, some things that genuinely resonate. And there are also going to be some things that are not a fact, they're not a match to your story. I'm encouraging you not to get distracted by certain details that don't apply to your situation. Those messages may have been intended for someone else to hear if it wasn't your message in particular. Virgo, even though you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, it's already a given that not every single thing happens at the same time for everyone. So it may be important to give this reading an opportunity to play out. Sometimes it doesn't resonate because it hasn't occurred yet. Others of you, I'm not speaking to you at all. It's simply not your reading, so I encourage you to have the discretion and the discernment to know the difference. Above all else, Virgo Nation, please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based on a general reading. Lastly, I'll let you know that this reading will contain some sensitive topics. If that's not the type of reading that you came in search of, then I encourage you to click off the reading. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to get into this with me, let's take a look at the channeled messages. If you would like to bypass this part of the video and go straight to where the reading begins, the timestamp can be found below. Okay. Channeled messages for Virgo: olive wood, contacts and eyeglasses, the name Otis, snowy mountains, dodge attempt, Home Depot, Esmeralda, the name Eve, the name Camilla, monkey bread. There was emphasis on the word monkey. Actually, it was nasally, monkey bread. So I don't know, maybe someone speaks in a very nasally tone, nasal type of tone, or this is, maybe there's something connected to a monkey that might be relevant into your situation. X marks the spot, but when I was typing this out, I misplaced the X and I put a Z. So the letters X or the letter Z could be important to you. Chiropractor, dental and braces, financial independence. Okay, let's get into this, Virgo Nation. Let's see what this next 7 days has to offer, Virgo Nation. Virgo, I think you might be suspecting somebody around you is being deceptive, or Virgo, somebody might feel this way about you. The reason that I say that is because, you know, you got some type of snake around you. Okay, you got the snake here, and you're looking right at the snake. So I suspect that you already know who this person is, or this is, that this week, over the next 7 days, Virgo, somebody might be showing you their fangs, so to speak. This is why, Virgo Nation, your guides say follow your instinct, having to do with someone that is around you or someone's intentions. You have a Scorpio that shows up heavily to your reading, and it really looks to me like someone does not have the best of intentions. Now forgive me, Virgo, for starting the reading out this way. The spirit guides are calling this out right away, as if this is just something heavily, like a heavy situation that's going on in your situation. Somebody a smoker. It's like you're stressed out about something. You might be having panic attacks. Or this could be something that's going on around you. Yeah, I don't like the way that this is starting, Virgo. But it's coming out this way for a reason. Okay. Reason your guides are saying be on guard. And it did have something to do with this Ten of Swords. Intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. It looks like that's this person's intention. It could be somebody that is around you. We're going to look into this. This person, or who's affected, could be a Capricorn. Capricorn is heavily highlighted here. And definitely appears as though somebody is creating a web of lies, creating a particular narrative. For I think you already know what's going on, Virgo. I don't think that this is going on as a shock to you. The Lovers. You got a Gemini that shows up heavily to your reading. Some of you, this may have something to do with a love relationship. And this might be where the person is lying. This might be an outsider that's trying to destroy your relationship. And that's what this Ten of Swords is about. You got a brother. There's something going on with your brother, Virgo. Maybe your brother's a Gemini. Or maybe this is your brother. You're waiting for something. All right, looks like something in your situation. There's some type of conflict that's being created. That's obvious. People in the home. What? Okay. You have something going on with roommates or with family members. Bear with me, Virgo, while I'm trying to figure this out. You're waiting for something. Oh, okay. Some of you, you are in separation. You might be in separation from your family members. Some of you might be in separation from people in your home that mean a lot to you. It's like it's somebody running from the law. It's kind of what I'm feeling. You're traveling. Somebody is definitely full of ego this week. You're seeking union. Okay, you got a lot going on. It looks like some of you are in school. And it looks like some of you have somebody around you that is not in your best interest. And maybe somebody said something really foolish. Somebody put their foot in their mouth. And maybe somebody recently was acting out through a lot of ego. Maybe they were trying to show off in front of other people. If this is a legal situation, okay, it looks like somebody might have a criminal past. And there might be somebody that might be trying to use that against you. Others of you, I'm just reading as I go, Virgo, so bear with me. Others of you, it feels like there might be issues with children due to favoritism. There might be a kid that maybe you might feel that maybe you pay more attention to one child over the other. This is strange. You got bribe and you got deal. Like I said, I don't know what this is about. It just seems like somebody is trying to build something against you. Undercover royal inspector. And then you got Page of Swords. It looks like somebody is watching you, Virgo, or you're watching someone. Somebody is undercover. Okay, I was saying law enforcement, right? Or some type of criminal background. What's really going on? There's some weird things going on behind the scenes, Virgo. Okay, maybe this is the reason the law enforcement is involved. It looks like some of you have like a domestic violence situation. You're in a very toxic, volatile relationship where there's cheating and where there's obvious lying. For some of you, you're connected to a soulmate because it looks like somebody is seeking union with you. Somebody is looking to come together with you. Or this is someone that you already share a situation with. This is maybe a lover that maybe you've been in separation with. For some of you, I think somebody would like to come home or to redevelop a relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic. But it seems honestly like somebody pulled down this relationship with their own two hands. Somebody is a saboteur. And if this is something that's currently going on now, it feels like your instinct is telling you that there are some untruths being told. And the way that you're looking at this snake, it feels like this is not something that's new. It feels like this is something that you recognize and you know that this person is capable of. Not all of you is this going on in a romantic relationship, but if this is your story, I believe that you will recognize it. It seems like there's a whole bunch of, like I said, you have a lot of things going on, Virgo, and I think the reading is uncovering a lot of different things. So I'm asking you to bear with me as I try to uncover all of these different storylines, but that's the first one that I see. There may be an outsider that's trying to destroy what you're doing in a relationship. And this could be a partner that's maybe trying to keep the other person quiet so that you don't find out about it. The anxiety and the restlessness comes from the fact that maybe you feel a little bit on edge, that something is going on. And this could be you maybe being watchful of this person's whereabouts because you don't trust what they're doing or saying. And if it's not them, then it's people in your house that you don't trust. Or this is somebody that is investigating the people in your home. Undercover, okay? Because you got these two cards here referring to a household, a home. From a distance, it's as if someone is watching. So I don't know if somebody hired a PI, or like I said, somebody's playing PI to try to see what's going on in the background of the situation. But it seems like some of you, a relationship could be headed towards separation because of what comes out about a situation. But that's what I'm seeing. Like, I said domestic violence, right? There's something going on in the home. It could possibly have something to do with children because I do see a child in this reading. And I do see, okay, it's gonna have something to do with child abuse, possibly. What's going on, Holy Spirit, with Virgo Nation? Okay, maybe somebody is an excessive overworker. You have some type of work injury, Virgo. I mentioned chiropractor. You injured. There's some type of an injury here. Somebody passed away. Maybe some of you are in separation from someone due to someone's passing. So I don't know if it's the anniversary of somebody's death that's coming up, Virgo. There's a reunion here, Virgo. That's what I mean. It seems like you're in separation from someone. So perhaps this already went down. Some of you, this is occurring now. It looks like you've been in separation from someone and they're wanting to come back. It seems like in the past someone may have said some things that really hurt you, that broke your spirit, broke your pride. And maybe you started to wonder about this person's genuine intentions. Looks like somebody's trying to come back to clear something up with you. This could be someone that works in construction, possibly. Yeah, wow. The intuitive. That's what I mean. Instinct, intuition. I think this is, just a side note, this is your guides telling you to pay attention to your environment. What's going on around you and who is around you. Because it seems like your instinct is up about something. Your intuitive nudge is telling you that something is not right. Somebody could be athletic, or somebody could be, I don't know, maybe taking boxing lessons. I don't know, maybe you're in some type of sport. Separation, somebody leaving. Okay. Okay, so you do have some travel that's coming on. Okay. So if somebody left, people in your home left, it seems like somebody's coming back. Chemtrails. Yeah, maybe you live near an airport, or there's a lot of aerial activity going on around you. There could be chemicals that's being dumped in your location, and it could be creating an illness. I don't know, just as a side note, you got 7 of Swords here. Somebody stealing your packages, Virgo? Let's see. So somebody said something, right? Somebody said something to you in foolishness. Somebody passed away in an airplane crash. I also feel like somebody could be being deported. Anyway, let me see. What is going on? Go back to this relationship thing. Okay. I think that somebody in a relationship is very destructive and that they have an outside interest. And rather than telling you that they want to break up, it seems like somebody is stepping out on the situation. And somebody might be doing this, you know, kind of feeling like this person will never leave them. So maybe they don't feel like you're going to really leave, even though they might be aware that you're doing something behind their back. I think this person knows, or this could be you. And I do feel like in some cases, somebody could be on the run. And in some instances, I think some of you might be thinking about counseling, whether it's for a relationship or this is for you personally. But I do feel like there's somebody that has a lot of different people on standby. And I feel that there is somebody that's coming forth to maybe confess how they feel or confess the things that they've done in the situation here. Because it looks like something is hidden here. Yes. Something is hidden. Somebody's keeping quiet about something. You got a bribe. And this card talking about undercover and this Page of Swords. Somebody's not talking about something. Something is being kept quiet. And this looks like somebody is afraid. It's like some type of intimidation tactic. What's really going on? Holy Spirit, how do I find out the answers to this? And at the same time, I see somebody that loves you and is thinking about reaching out to you. They want to call you. They want to talk to you. Conflict. Maybe that's what, yeah, you got this Five of Swords here. So I think maybe that's what this was. Some type of conflict. I did say domestic violence, right? You're having conflict with someone. Here, once again, is an aircraft. This is what I mean. Does somebody pass in a plane crash, a helicopter crash? So you had an argument with someone. I did mention a brother. Like I said, you're having arguments with people in your household. Somebody said something that they didn't mean. And maybe somebody walked off from the situation feeling frustrated or humiliated or whatever the case is. Like I said, it seems like somebody may have said or done something cruel in a situation here. And I think somebody wants to fix it with you. But I think somebody is not sure how to do so. And there's no doubt a water sign and another Virgo. So this could be a Virgo on Virgo relationship as well as a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Shows up heavily to your reading. It's been a lot of destruction here, or something that someone is doing behind the scenes is definitely going to lead to a lot of destruction and disappointment. There's a Pisces that shows up heavily to your reading as well. Are you getting a skateboard, Virgo? Okay. It's a father figure here. Maybe this is you, Virgo. Maybe this has something to do with your child. Maybe you feel like there's somebody that's trying to interfere with your relationship with your child. Some of you, this could be because you're in separation from a child, maybe due to a breakup. It seems like there could be child abuse in this situation as well. Or that could be what this undercover cop is doing, like suspecting that something is going on. Anyway, it just seems like somebody is shady. I'm even seeing like animal cruelty. I think some of you may have grown up in an unstable home. It's again Virgo instinct. All right, Virgo, I think I got it. All right, it looks like somebody believes the lies that are being told in this situation. Okay, that's where this intuitive situation is, this instinct. Your intuition is telling you that someone around you is full of it, full of BS. And I think that you're going to, some of you that are going through this currently, you're going to see the truth about a situation that is going on in your situation. Let's make this very clear. Virgo, the unseen. Too much is hidden from you. And that would definitely be the case here. You got some things that are hidden. And this is why your guides are saying, Virgo, listen to your intuition, listen to your instinct about something or someone that is going on around you. For some of you, I'll say this. It looks like some of you are involved in a violent relationship. And somebody might be looking for an out. They're looking for a way out. And maybe somebody is contacting law enforcement or getting some type of legal advice about how to get out of a situation here, or how to get a restraining order, because it really does feel like somebody in this situation is capable of a lot of violence here. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Somebody has a criminal past, or some of you are dealing with someone that is in the system. We did talk about an undercover cop and a bribe and some type of deal here. I don't know if somebody's making some type of a plea deal, or if this is like, oh, we have corrupt official here as well. Destroyer. So there's some type of corruption going on in the background. It could be with your work or whatever. But it looks like someone is trying to create a web of lies here. And somebody is believing the lies that they are being told. Some of you, you've gone through this. And this has been a very difficult situation for you. And it looks like something is about to be over for you. But in order to work through this, Virgo, it seems like you may need to conquer your thinking. Because it looks like your guides are saying, Virgo, you may need to focus. It could be your thinking, but this could also be your surroundings. Maybe you're very distracted, and maybe you don't see or recognize that this weird stuff is going on. Again, it seems like it is surrounding your home. Or this is surrounding somebody's bad intentions. Because it seems like there's something like that going on. But it seems like something in the end works out for your betterment, for your for the best, Virgo. But let me make it clear that some of you, there is an interference of a third party. We talked about people in your family, right? So this could definitely be people in your family that maybe you feel like are interfering. Or people in your family that you might feel are dysfunctional, are toxic. It looks like somebody is. You might feel like a father figure in your life is full of ego. And maybe this is somebody that maybe you're trying to get through to, and maybe you feel like you can't. I don't know. But I do see a very dysfunctional relationship. And I see that you are in separation from someone, Virgo. And I see that somebody is looking to come back. But this feels like this is something that continues to revolve. Like there's some type of revolving lesson here. A lesson that hasn't been seen. Maybe it has been seen, okay? Because it looks like somebody has a lot of sorrow or regret about something here. Especially if somebody said something in an argument. Somebody may have said something that they genuinely didn't mean. It could have led to some type of a misunderstanding and things could have gotten out of hand. That's what I'm feeling. And I feel like it could be even that somebody is a workaholic here. Somebody might be upset about that somebody excessively overworks, especially if this is you in a relationship with whomever, a romantic or a platonic relationship. Somebody feels like you don't have time for them. Somebody feels neglected by you. Virgo or cross watcher, or you might be feeling this way. I'm also seeing a situation where if there has been conflict here, somebody gets really triggered and really in their ego when you speak the truth. It's like somebody's a ticking time bomb. Somebody has a very volatile temper here. So maybe you did have a misunderstanding, and maybe things did get out of hand between you and someone. And I think somebody's trying to figure this out, trying to work their way back to you. I think somebody would like to talk to you, Virgo Nation or cross watcher, but they feel like your words go in one ear, out the other. Now, if this is a love relationship, I think that maybe you have broken up with someone, but I think somebody is still in love and somebody is trying to come back and have a reunion with you. Same time, I see somebody in this situation that could be very rejection sensitive. And maybe somebody really would genuinely like to tell you how they feel. But they don't want to hurt your feelings. This could be somebody that you're co-parenting children with. And maybe this is somebody that's coming back to try to coexist with you, or vice versa, so that you can be a good example, good role models for your kids. Now, if this is a child here, I feel like there's a child that's looking for acceptance outside the home because they don't feel like they're getting it at home. And this could be a child that might be getting into trouble. And this could be a parent kind of having some type of instinct or intuition about the fact that maybe their kid is getting involved in some foolishness. Or they're surrounded by some bad influences here. And there may be a kid that really wants to tell you how they feel. But it just feels like there's a situation where somebody may overreact or kind of go ballistic. So maybe this child is just kind of keeping things to themselves. Some of you, it looks like maybe this person has become kind of comfortable. They feel, Virgo Nation or Cross Watcher, that you're not really going to leave them. So they feel comfortable doing what they're doing. I will say that somebody does have some type of a secret here. Am I here? You got bribe. Somebody's keeping quiet about something. This is a love relationship. It looks like somebody's got a friend on the side. Let's make it clear. There's a third party here. And maybe they don't want you to know about it. Maybe they feel like you are kind of believing the lies that, we talked about that. Believing the lies that are being told in this situation, but you got Seven of Swords. As if somebody's trying to sidestep a situation here. You no doubt have a Scorpio. Did you lose your keys, Virgo? You have a Scorpio. Somebody is coming in trying to fix the situation with you, Virgo. Just no doubt a Leo. This looks like, wow, you have it several times here. The Observer. Somebody might have you on camera. I don't know what this is about. But it looks like somebody is looking closely at your situation. Maybe this is judgment. You feel like somebody is just highly judgmental. They call out your flaws, but maybe you feel like they don't see theirs. Maybe some of you are getting the camera because it looks like there could be some type of home invasion. There could be, maybe somebody could have broken into your car at your home. I don't know. Anyway, somebody that's been MIA, Virgo, is the point that I'm trying to make, is trying to come back. And maybe the person that's coming back has an emergent need that they can't seem to solve. And maybe they might be reaching out to you about something here. You have a Taurus. There's this person that's coming back into your energy. And maybe you're afraid of this person, possibly. Looks like somebody is very stubborn. They don't want to change. And maybe you put somebody outside of your life. And like I said, somebody's trying to come back. I think you might have some issues to overcome with this situation. Some of you, I think you're deciding to part ways from someone. Yep, see, you got somebody gossiping. I don't know. This is a friend of yours. I'm trying to... All right. Here we go. Reconciliations. So like I did say, there's a pattern to this. Maybe this is somebody that goes in and out of your life. Or this is, you might be reconciling with more than one person. We did talk about people in your home, right? So Maybe you might be reconciling with people that you've been in separation from. It definitely feels like somebody has been in jail or they're worried about something here. Somebody is maybe concerned about somebody's an authority figure's perception of them. That there's somebody that you are in separation from that just wants to feel like they're understood. Somebody wants freedom to maybe be who they are. Or in some situations, this is somebody wants freedom to come and go as they please. They don't really want to be in a relationship, as a solid, committed relationship, and maybe they don't want to tell you. And maybe this is why the trust has been broken between the two of you. I really feel like there's someone that may need to apologize in this situation. Somebody may be waiting for an apology. And maybe this is why this person is coming to you saying they want to tell you how they feel. Yeah, you're reconciling with a family member, it looks like. Or with somebody close. Or like I said, this is somebody wishing that somebody would apologize, but maybe they're too stubborn. Investigate. Scorpio. I say Scorpio. So there is some type of an investigation going on here. That's what I mean, like domestic violence. This is like child protective services, this type of thing. Or some type of, somebody's investigating some type of a crime, a perceived crime. This is the corrupt official. There's some type of deal that's going on in the background. A secret deal. And somebody's really keeping a close eye on somebody to maybe get them caught up. Somebody's trying to destroy maybe somebody's reputation here. Gosh, Virgo, this is such a heavy reading. This seems like there's somebody, Virgo, that's trying to work against you. If this isn't in a relationship, this could be somebody, this could be a third party. Let me make that clear. I don't know if I made that very clear. It could be a third party that's trying to destroy your relationship and work against you. But for some of you, this is something, friends and peers. And I say that. Confirmation. I was saying, is this a friend of yours? These might be people that you work with that are trying to do some things behind your back. And it doesn't have to be a work situation, take it however it applies. But I will tell you that in some instances, there is somebody that is gossiping, okay? You're telling them things about yourself, private things about yourself, possibly oversharing. And this person or these people are taking that information and running it back and telling some other people. It seems like whatever situation you're going through, Virgo, it seems like you're trying to go through this alone. So I don't know if this is you intentionally maybe shutting people out. I don't know. I'm trying to see what's going on. Somebody's coming to your house. This reminds me of a welcome mat. This feels like somebody's coming to your door, Virgo. Maybe to talk to you. Somebody have a side baby. It seems like somebody is trying to trap somebody with a baby in order to destroy somebody's relationship. That might be the bribe here, or the secret deal. It's like somebody is saying, if you don't tell about, or like threatening somebody here to tell their secrets, if they don't do what they're being manipulated to do. Longing for someone, undesired separation, pining. It's exactly what this is. We talked about a separation. Somebody doesn't want this separation. This feels like this is a third party that's interfering, or family members that might be interfering because they don't want you and this person together. And like I said, if you have like a tumultuous past, that might be what it is. Or you might be going through some type of family disharmony. Something needs to be completed. We talked about an investigation. So maybe something needs to be completed in order for you to move forward, to have a new beginning. What is going on? Yeah, repairing the damage. I did say domestic violence. Somebody punched holes in the wall. Maybe you want to move, but maybe there's some damage that needs to be repaired. Maybe there's something going on with your vehicle. Anyway, reconciliations, repairing the damage. Let's go back. Somebody said something in foolishness. They were real puffed up with pride. And now I feel that there is somebody that wants to come back and reconcile and fix the situation with you. And 9 times out of 10, this might be a family member or somebody that you've built a family with. Yeah, nearing completion. If there is any type of an investigation, a legal situation that might be going on, whatever the case is, it feels like something is coming to an end. You're about to see the light at the end of the tunnel here. And I think something gets better for you. I definitely feel like for some of you, you get some type of a good news. Confirmation of the law enforcement situation. There's definitely something being investigated here. There's some type of legal situation here. And then we talked about there being a corrupt official. So there we go. Law enforcement. Something's going on there. In the background of your situation, it just feels like somebody is trying to set you up, watch you in some type of way in order to corner you. It could possibly spark some type of an investigation. I don't understand what's going on. It just looks like something is going to require some patience. With patience and determination, it seems like you will be able to pull through whatever this is that's going on, Virgo. Because it does look like there's some type of success that comes out of this for you. And that might be something that you don't see initially. There's some difficulty in being able to remain focused. Lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. So your angels are helping lift you up in some type of way. And we got this card talking about protects against job loss, basically. Protects against, helps one keep their job. Let's say you got some type of a snitch, an informant, Virgo. Alright. So it seems like you got some petty stuff going on in the background of a work situation. It just seems like, Virgo, somebody doesn't like you, or you don't like someone. Why though? That's what I mean. Did you lose your keys? You might need to get a key made. Why does somebody not like you? You got a Gemini here. Some of you no doubt have some type of a spiritual gift. And that could be why somebody doesn't like you. There's also a situation here where somebody might feel like you get away with things and maybe they don't. And when they do it, it's an issue. But when you do it, maybe you get away with it. And maybe that's something that somebody has taken an issue with. It seems like, Virgo, this week you might be trying to get advice from a friend about how to overcome something that you're going through. But I don't like the energy of these people that you're working around or these people that you're calling friends. Got some issues going on with your money too. Let's see what's going on. Some of you, it's not work. You have some type of a scholarly goal. You're going to school. Maybe you might be receiving some student loans, some money to like get you through a situation, to get you through maybe a temporary financial situation that you're going through. Let's see what's really going on with the people that are around you, Virgo. It seems like there's something that you don't want to do, and somebody might be trying to corner you or force you into doing something here, Virgo. Some of you Virgos, I think you might be having some harassment going on at the job, and maybe you might be thinking about leaving. I don't know, maybe that particular department. For some of you, maybe that particular line of work. Maybe you're thinking about leaving. It looks like there's somebody, like I said before, that's really taking a very close look at what you're doing at your job. And like I said, these are people that you think are your friends, or these are people that you work around. What's really going on, Holy Spirit, with Virgo? Definitely have an enemy. Looks like money might be a little bit tight this week, Virgo, the next 7 days. Looks like maybe you're waiting for some money to come in. Oh, this might be the week where you do get the good news and that money does come in. I just talked about that. Seems like there's been a delay with money, or you've been waiting on some money to come in, and it does. Somebody's keeping somebody a secret. You have an enemy at work, and you do know who this person is. And I really think that, Virgo, somebody at your job is just trying to really F up your mood. Or mess with your reputation in some type of way. Bear with me, Virgo. Let's see what's really going on. I don't know how to say it. Except for to just be very direct about it. Somebody has put a hex on you. Look at this card that says people in your home. Somebody's trying to affect something. It's like misery loves company type of thing. Virgo. Shock. I'm not sure what this shock is about. I think this may have something to do with what's going on in your situation. What are you shocked about? What is Virgo being shocked about? Is there some type of shocking news that comes in? Gosh, Virgo, I'm so sorry. I feel like this is... I promise you, somebody around you is not feeling well. So I don't know if this is somebody passed away all of a sudden. You get some type of shocking, jarring news. You have more than one snake. It's like either Virgo people might see you as the snake, might see you as being somebody that's trying to harass somebody here. Yeah, it's like somebody's really trying to impede on your success in some type of way. Looks like you are waiting for a financial situation to change here. You do have somebody doing hexes on you. It's this Queen of Wands. Oh, we're talking about snakes here. We talked about that in the beginning of the reading. Okay? Well, let's go back and refresh your memory. We're talking about work right now. You see the snake here. Like I did say, you're looking at the snake as though you recognize the snake. Well, here the snake is. You got some very deceptive people at your job. Or I don't know if this is at your job, it's in some place in your life. And once again, you have a Leo. And let's see, definitely the deception has something to do with the fact that somebody's stepping out. And it looks like somebody's doing so with a smile. But they don't see that there's destruction right in front of them. Or this is somebody that's trying to destroy you, and they're looking at you with a smile thinking that they have the last laugh. Little do they know that there's destruction in front of them. So if there's a gap here, as if maybe somebody does not have all of the information or all of their facts straight. And the bottom line here is that though there may be somebody that's trying to set you up, somebody reaps what they've sown. And that was supposed to be part of the channel message. I don't know if I mentioned that, but karma. I believe that someone is about to receive their karma for something that they tried to do. Now, there is a love relationship. I definitely see some type of temptation that somebody might be kind of like trying to get into. But this feels like this is a home wrecker. This would be the destroyer in some of your situations. For others of you, this is somebody that was in your upbringing that maybe tried to destroy your confidence in some type of way. But I promise you, there's something that maybe you don't know or that you don't see about your situation that your intuition will reveal to you about whomever this is in your energy this week. Somebody is doing some type of foolishness, and it looks like your angels come in to intervene. This is definitely some type of shady business going on at work. And some of you, this is a third party at work. Somebody might be fooling around with somebody that they work with. This is the week, Virgo Nation or cross watcher, that you're going to see the light about something. And it may end a marriage or end a relationship, and somebody is having a lot of regret about that, or someone this week will soon regret that. And this might be the phone call that you might receive out of nowhere, that somebody decides to kind of hit you up to try to see if they can make things right with you. And that might actually be the shock. Maybe you didn't expect to hear from this person, see this person again, and all of a sudden they're at your doorstep trying to fix something with you. When in the past they've been very combative and secretive. So it just seems like, due to the way that somebody in the past may have been operating, you might be kind of reluctant to maybe be open to what this person has to say, or to feel like this attempt to repair the damage and reconcile, you may wonder if this is genuinely sincere, because it seems to come out of nowhere. Because it seemed like in the past someone was very sure about what they were saying and doing, but now all of a sudden things have changed and they backtracked, and they're now trying to resolve something with you. Now, there is definitely, in a relationship of whatever kind, somebody that is trying to interfere or to be a bit disruptive, and somebody that's trying to throw some type of fear tactic here. And I think this might cause you to possibly, like I talked about before, Virgo, lose perspective or lose focus, or that a certain situation may come up and create some type of distraction for you. And it could be memories of the past, like we talked about. I did say it looks like somebody may have passed away, and this might be the week that you're really thinking about it. Or that something just causes you to feel very emotional. But I think that there's someone that wishes or hopes that they can resolve something now. And maybe that's you. And maybe you're hoping to take immediate action on this situation. But it seems like there could be somebody, yes, thank you, spirit guides, that's making excuses or avoiding something. But I think that somebody does recognize that there's something that created some type of a rift. You have returning not once but twice. So yeah, I think somebody genuinely wants to return. Somebody's returning to tell you how they feel. And if it's not this week, it feels like it could be possibly in the month of June. What is 8? Libra, Scorpio. This is Scorpio. Something could be playing out in Scorpio season. Repeating chasms. That's what I mean. Something is a repeating pattern here. Somebody is a repeat offender. Corruption. Not only do you have it once, but you have it twice. See, there's somebody in the background that is bribing other people, interfering in a situation, but they're corrupt. They have bad intentions. And this feels like this is somebody trying to harass you or poke at you. And this feels like this is honestly somebody that's hungry with some type of power. And this is possibly somebody that's at work. Or this is somebody that has some type of tactic and they feel like it's going to work. So this is why your guides this week, Virgo Nation, are putting so much emphasis on listening to your instinct about who is around you. Because it just seems like at work there is some type of an enemy. Somebody that's watching you, keeping a close eye on you for whatever reason, and it just doesn't look like they have good intentions. And in some instances, I think that there might be a kid that might feel invisible to a parent, and maybe they don't feel like the relationship matters to you. Either way, it looks like there's some good news here to something that's getting ready to play out for you. Maybe some news that you've been waiting for finally comes through this week. Yeah, we talked before about your finances, and there being obstacles here. So let's make it very clear again that you have people that are watching you. I think you've had some type of a financial obstacle, and I feel, or you've had some type of an emergency. I think this is the week where you find a solution to that obstacle. Why do I feel like there's a health issue? Okay, because it feels like there's somebody around you that is not well. Adaptation. Is this an octopus? It is. You might have to adapt to some changes that are getting ready to go down. You do have the number 5, as though there is some type of change. There may have been some type of change to your situation. Yeah, arguing, waiting, yes. Arguing. So you have been arguing with someone. Yeah, you might be a bit shocked to see that this person returns and tries to work it out. Okay, so this obstacle with your finances, let's see how that plays out. Confined. And then I see this at the end. The spirit guides darted my eyes here to, they are not trustworthy enough to give you a way out. Not knowing, and you might not know this, you might not see this at first glance, but I did tell you somebody's fangs are going to be shown here this week. In some cases you might be shocked to get an apology from someone. So maybe somebody hurt you and maybe they didn't apologize. Something's going on online, by the way. Let's see what's going on with your finances. So we talked about that. If something comes up this week, some of you, if you have been out of work, it seems like there's a job opportunity that comes through for you this week. Somebody has weapons here. Some of this, some type of weapons charge. So if there is some type of a legal situation that has you in fear of something, it looks like something works out for you. Looks like maybe you're worried that something is not, but it does. And some of you, it seems like you've been having issues with family members. And maybe you might feel that there is nothing here that can be worked out, but maybe possibly there is a way around some type of an obstacle that you're having with a family member. Okay, whatever this challenge is that comes up, this is like your guide saying remain calm. Stay focused. Listen to your instinct. Because something might drive you to might cause you to lose your confidence in some type of way. Now it does seem like somebody is trying to destroy you in some type of way in the background of your situation. And it does seem like your guard is going up, and it's because of the fact that you are unique. It seems like, Virgo Nation, you're trying to thrive in some type of way. And it seems like there's something about your work that may not work out the way that you had expected. See, that's what I mean. This is definitely somebody trying to hex you in some type of way or send a lot of negativity, negative energy to your home. And bad dreams, you're having nightmares. You might even be having some headaches. It's a health situation that might be causing you to slow down. And this might be the week, like I said, where you decide to go and look into a health issue. Because or some type of an injury that maybe you've been ignoring. It just seems like this might be the week where you can't quite continue to ignore the signals that your body is trying to give you about a health situation. And a random side note, some of you might have a cough. Maybe that's something that you might be looking into. You might be feeling like you're coming down with something. You got an earache, you got a sore throat. It just seems like this week you're really stressed. And for some of you, this is a toothache. That maybe, the pain is just too much to ignore. And anyway, it seems like the point is that there's some type of damage that maybe has been done to your body. And this week, Virgo Nation, it seems like you decide to go and make the next step. Take the next step in the process to something that has been lingering. So we do have this card that says waiting. So maybe, like I said, you've been waiting to go to the doctor. You've been putting something off. This is the week that I feel like you decide to go forward with something. Somebody's possessed, it seems like. Yeah, you are going to the doctor. But once again, somebody passed. And I think that's what you're thinking about. And once again, here's this issue with a key. So again, I don't know if you lost your keys, you're getting your keys to a new place. See somebody spying, that's again, maybe somebody has a tattoo. There is somebody watching you, spying on you. There's definitely a Sagittarius here. You definitely want to keep a budget if you can. That's what I mean, somebody feels invisible to somebody. Yeah, so that might be the issue to your health. Once again, keys. Yeah, you're getting keys to a new home. It looks like you're going to be moving soon. But yeah, maybe you've been very sedentary lately, and maybe you might be deciding to make some type of lifestyle change. This is somebody that did pass. And maybe this is a wake-up call, some type of reality check to maybe get your health in check about something. Yeah. I think this might be also a week, Virgo Nation, where you might be deciding to turn a hobby into a career. Or you might be working towards some type of sobriety. Or maybe there's some very sober decisions that you might be making, and it might dredge up a lot of emotional, sentimental feelings. Or maybe you've had some difficulty with forgiving someone and finding a way to let certain things go in this week, whether or not this person is still alive on this earthly plane or not. I feel like you might be deciding to repair the damage within self. We talked about that. You might be deciding to go into counseling, or couples counseling, personal counseling for your own self. It just seems like there's something that you're holding on to, Virgo, that is genuinely time to let go of, and it's affecting your sanity on some level. I feel like there's some type of hobby or dream that maybe you want to go after. Maybe some of you are entertainers. And why do I feel like somebody could be a firefighter? I did mention a policeman. Somebody could be like a public service worker around you. Yep, somebody's definitely trying to ruin somebody's career or bring them down in some type of way. I see that. And something is definitely, somebody have a timepiece, like a watch, some type of a keepsake. Or this is just like time is ticking on something. Something is time sensitive, Virgo. And like I said, if there's something that you haven't taken action on, you've procrastinated on something, Virgo, this is definitely the week where your guides are giving you a push to get something, to see something through, or to get it done. Victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Okay. So maybe there is something that you've been praying for and hoping for, Virgo. Detach from the situation. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut away any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me in this situation. It might be, Virgo Nation, that you might be so close to this situation emotionally that it may be difficult for you to kind of detach yourself from something. The things that are going on, the things that you see, and this might be a situation where you kind of have to walk by faith and not by sight. So something this week, Virgo, may cause you to have to detach from a situation in order to see it from a different perspective, in order to see how to resolve something that's going on in your life. And it's not something that you kind of have to figure out on your own. Your guides are giving you some deeper insights about how to bring something about. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. You may need to tweak some plans, Virgo, in order to make something work for you. Looks like the overall thing here is to keep focused. We talked about that, because there are things that may come up to interfere, come up to distract you and to take you off focus. Your guides are saying, Virgo, keep your focus. Trivial matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. And I think that that's what your guys want you to do more than anything this week, is to stay grounded in the midst of maybe some uncertainty that you're going through. Well, with that, Virgo Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you found this reading was helpful, Virgo, help me out by giving this reading a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you do decide to subscribe, make sure that you hit the post notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a video, for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Virgo Nation, for deciding to tune in this week. I'll see y'all next week, Virgo Nation. Take care. Peace out.